Avraham. Rabbi Yossi said, I hear the great source of light from the Rabbi Shimon Bar Yoshai. The Creator is concealed the world to have locked up and did not unlock it. Since he locked up the Creator, there's no world possibility existence, nothing else enveloped it. When nothing reveals, there's no world nor existence. 46. So when did he unlock the gates? Everything had become ready for the existence of the evolution generation. Abraham appeared. He is properly for the Hesed mercy, or Hesed mercy of which is written. Therefore, the generation of heaven earlier with which he built. However, there is pronounced with the word of Abraham's, of which he built, but as in Hebrew, those two words consist of the same letter and in slightly different order than all concealed. But when the world with the Creator reveals the letters, meaning of the greater God, open to listen, there appears to the pillar of procreation secured by the Yesod, open on the worlds of existence, based on the Creator, consisting of the same letters as past. He asks, what is revealed? Can one act produce generation? The question includes three questions. When it will be revealed, the man descends of seeing, he ascends the result of the better blessing, greater blessing to the previous place for the liberty which he leads the revelation of the 49 gates of wisdom. When it can be used, light of wisdom clothed with the light of the reception as the result of the Sephiroths of Elsa's Herod and Parasvich, light of wisdom and less is clothed with the light of reception, the whom the Genesis cannot shine, the greater God of the tariffs, Sephiroths as the light not suitable for reception by the user of the lower ones. What does it mean to produce multiple generations? Generations are souls existing in the world, begotten with heaven with its result. The heaven received the light of the wisdom and the light of reception, and the light of perfection. Light enabled him to zigzag and begat the souls of the righteous. Word of Adam Kanob, and world of Asphalt. Those of the world, that means AA. Okay. Then you have the world of Barry, Yesavas, or any souls of the righteous. Alright, WIA is the souls of the righteous. Machoism and the tradition of egotism are egotistic world. Abraham is the property of Sarvad Hesad, of parts of objects of heaven during the big state where the mercy ascends, becomes the wisdom and Sephra of Herod become the HD. So you have Habad, Hagat, and Nove these contain Hokama, Bina, Didat, Hoyasad, Digan, Teferet, Hod, and Natsai Yisad. Before Abraham appeared, everything was concealed before the Creator. Nothing was revealed over the world, neither the light of wisdom or the light of mercy in the world. However, the Abraham light of the mercy that descended from heaven appeared where the gates were open, when the light of the wisdom of the man descended from the pupil of the eyes. The liberty to the youngin merged the life into the degree with the led to the descent of the light of wisdom to the youngin, or to the light of mercy to Abraham's properties already present in heaven, or the light of wisdom is clothed with the light of reception, and what in Genesis and joined God, Creator's name with the greater God in that is shared, completed with the light of wisdom filled with the God. The man descended with the eye into the liberty of the heaven. Liberty received the new if this is HP, I don't know what HP man stands for. For the beyond from the greater bare gut side, passing from the light, but the side into the man from the lower world. As a result, the man begots the soul of righteousness. When the side of the heaven joins the world of the Creator, with words of the Creator man, the occurs of the concealed with the superdivision, Creator's name, and the greatness of the who and God comes into beginning. Also secured by the man of who becomes from the greater Creator, the sacred concealed God existent, just like Yesod. Yet the Yesod attains the complete state of the The spiritual object contains a complete state. The letter of Hey corresponds to the Yasad, letter of Yad to God. Here, the Zohar clarifies the light of the presence in heaven, depending on the state, but the Zephyrah, the side of the parts of the heaven that is in with the meaning of the place for the contact of the men, place for the covenant between the Creator and Zaphod, and so such a second soul with righteousness is called Israel and God, or this Israel or man. Please contact is called this place of contact is called the Ederat Yasad, encirclement of Yasad or Keter to the heaven of crown of heaven. The Creator signifies that the small state which is result of the man sent from the pupil eyes and looking for the never abandoned properties of the Genesis from beyond properties of mercy. They do not desire to receive, having ascending the standing of the man is called the Metlock, and which prevents the light from spreading here below her, and a tree aside is called the key, and for whether through the property of light receive the spiritual object below the avia look. This possible condition of God and the ascendant to the who, to what Genesis or the light of wisdom receive the greater God of the God. This receives only upon the accession of a parsa, above parsa. However, the property of the man acquire the property of beyond, with which until they soften by the property there is no way to perceive the light, and man is called the 50th gate. Hence, when we see the word who, what, Creator, God, significant, not the question who created this action of God of the Genesis, the created God of the eternal world by descent of the man of the non looking by pupils learning looking at liberty as a result. God they ascended to the rose and received the light of the Hoshama. But upon descending to the liberty, the man is called the, or who is the name of the lower world, and the screen of the liberty of the zigzag, until the descending of the Lord, wisdom of the light of blessing, abolishes the prohibition of the lock imposed and diffusion of the light. When the letters Hey and Yod wish to complement each other, the letter Mem emerge from them. The Lord Elohim, Elohe, Yod, Mem was formed in the union both of the Avar Hey, Mem, and Avar Hey originated from Abraham, originated from God. However, one might say that Creator took the words of the God and what joined them formed the word greater God for the Alkalim, or greater God for the words of who and Avar, Abraham formed the Abraham, the word that who designated the 50 gates, what designates the 50 gates beyond. The word of who refers to the numerical value of the holy name Hava Yaha. This following of that letter alpha from the Gematria or Genesis this of who. Both this world and world comes to exist in two letters, Yod and Hey. The world Yod, and the world became the Hey, and thence the world becomes created with the what, and with the world is who. And therefore written there created by the Haribian generations of heaven and earth, they call the Beharim name, make the world of Abraham. This was no create perfection, for the letters formed the word, therefore creator's name the Haviyah, first mentioned in the Torah only after the name of Abraham. The letter of reception of the who, or the letter of wisdom, the light of mercy of the whom, and letter of wisdom of God wishes to complement one another and blended with one another. Result of the light of wisdom clothed with the light of wisdom clothed with the light of mercy, and man received both wisdom, mercy and wisdom. In doing so, they whom and what joined together to the a man that results from the light of wisdom clothed by the light of mercy from above. The vision of Rabbi Shia.